we follow one of the most remarkable and rarely documented developmental journeys in the bird world, the 125-day life cycle of the Nicobar pigeon from a fragile egg to its very first flight. This is not just a story of growth, but a vivid reflection of survival instincts, adaptation, and the relentless rhythm of nature. Everything begins in what appears to be a peaceful environment, a remote tropical island where dense forest canopies meet white sandy shores and crystal clear waters. Here, the Nicobar pigeon selects relatively simple nesting sites, often on low branches or within thick shrubs, carefully positioned away from ground predators. The nest itself is minimal, a loose platform of twigs and leaves, yet it provides just enough stability and safety for the next generation. A single egg is laid, carrying the full investment and hope of both parents. From this moment forward, incubation becomes a shared responsibility. The male and female take turns guarding the nest, maintaining a stable temperature and staying alert to any potential threat. Every movement is deliberate. Every unfamiliar sound is assessed. In the wild, even the smallest mistake can mean the loss of an entire nestle. After a little over 2 weeks, life begins to reveal itself. Fine cracks appear on the surface of the egg, the first visible signs of the chick pushing against its shell. This is not a quick process. It is a genuine struggle that can last for hours, sometimes even an entire day. Eventually, the chick emerges, weak, damp, and completely dependent on its parents. In the first days after hatching, the Nicobar chick has almost no ability to defend itself. Its body is covered in thin down feathers, insufficient for warmth or protection. Its eyes are not fully open, and its movements are limited. At this stage, survival depends entirely on remaining still in the nest and receiving care. The parents play a critical role. They provide not only food, but also warmth and protection. One of the most fascinating aspects of this phase is the use of crop milk, a nutrient-rich secretion produced in the parent's crop. This substance is high in protein and fat, enabling rapid growth during the earliest days of life. As time passes, subtle changes begin to take shape. The soft down gradually gives way to the first true feathers. At first, the chick's appearance is relatively plain, lacking the vibrant coloration of adult Nicobar pigeons. But these early developments are essential, marking steady progress in physical growth. Around the 3rd to 4th week, the chick begins to lift its head and respond to its surroundings. Its eyes open fully, allowing it to observe the world for the first time. This is a crucial stage where awareness develops and basic survival responses begin to form. At the same time, nutritional demands increase significantly. The parents must travel farther and work harder to find food. The diet gradually shifts from pure crop milk to include small seeds, fruits, and soft organic matter. This transition must be carefully balanced, ensuring that the chick's digestive system adapts smoothly. By the 2nd month, the young bird starts to show early signs of independence. It can stand more steadily in the nest, flap its wings, and make small movements. Though still clumsy, these actions are vital for building muscle strength and coordination. During this period, the plumage undergoes noticeable transformation. The metallic hues characteristic of the Nicobar pigeon, shades of green, blue, and bronze, begin to emerge under natural light. While not yet as vivid as in adults, these colors signal the bird's developing identity. Despite this progress, environmental threats remain constant. Predators, weather conditions, and resource competition all pose risks. The parents maintain a high level of vigilance, constantly scanning the surroundings and ready to react at any moment. Entering the 3rd month, development accelerates. The young pigeon can now leave the nest for short periods, climbing onto nearby branches. These balance improves, wing grows stronger, wing movements are no longer random. They become intentional, part of the preparation. However, flight is not achieved instantly. It is the result of repeated practice over many days. The young bird begins to hop from low branches, using its wings to descend and control direction. this stage, parental support continues but gradually decreases. The adults encourage the young bird to explore, to search for food, and to navigate its environment independently. This transition from dependence to self-reliance is a critical requirement for survival in the wild. By around day 100, the young Nicobar pigeon is nearly fully developed. Its plumage is complete, with colors becoming more defined and reflective. The wing muscles are strong enough to support short flights, although precision and endurance still need refinement. The final days before the first true flight are decisive. The bird spends more time perched at higher positions, observing the open space around it. Instinct drives it forward, yet caution remains, a natural balance that helps minimize risk. And then the moment arrives. On a calm morning, under favorable conditions, the young pigeon makes its attempt. It leaps, spreads its wings, and begins to flap with strength and rhythm. This is no longer a trial. It is a real flight. The first flight may not be perfect. The trajectory may be unstable, the altitude limited. But it marks a major turning point, the transition from complete dependence to functional independence. From here, the young Nicobar pigeon will continue refining its skills, expanding its range, and gradually integrating into the wider population. The 125-day journey comes to an end, but at the same time, a new phase begins. Challenges remain: finding food, avoiding predators, adapting to environmental changes. But the foundation has been firmly established. This story is more than the life cycle of a single bird. It reflects the precision and balance of natural processes. Each stage serves a purpose. Each transformation carries meaning. From a small, vulnerable egg to a bird capable of flight, everything unfolds in a sequence that is both efficient and essential. In today's world, where ecosystems face increasing pressure from human activity, stories like this carry even greater importance. They remind us of the value of conservation and the need to protect natural habitats for wildlife. The Nicobar pigeon, with its unique beauty and extraordinary development, represents a vital part of tropical island ecosystems. Understanding its life cycle not only deepens our awareness, but also supports more effective conservation efforts in the future. And so, the journey from egg to first flight, spanning 125 days, stands not only as the story of one individual, but as a symbol of life's continuity in the natural world, where each generation must overcome challenges to survive and thrive.